chop game. Market makers playing that chop game. Traders getting wrecked, don't trade it the same. Long it, pull back, short it, moon quick. Market makers in the back, laughing. Confirm, breakout. No, now it's reversing. Market makers bait the highs and slice the lows. Paint the picture, then it folds. Fake bull flags, fake bear traps, jumping in late. That bag collapsed. Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful. No trend, just chop. Feeling regretful. Market makers see it stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Retail trying to snipe the top. Market makers cooking, it's getting hot. Revenge trading will break your soul. Fear, greed, envy, you lose control. Jealousy, anger, revenge gets fed. You revenge trade, now in the red.
Don't feel like you have to be in a trade. Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
It's that range game, fake out chains. Market makers profit, traders feel the pain. Candle art ain't what it seems. Chop is a weapon, killing dreams. Chasing that breakout too late, my friend. Market makers denying the sin. Retail trap, caught in that zone. That traders be holding bags, asking for a loan. FOMO hits, traders load that size. Price retraces, no allergies, but watery eyes. Market makers sell the dream by the dip, then the dip keeps dipping. It's a sucker script, adapt to die. That's the motto, no edge in chop, just highs then hollow. Top down scan, zoom out the view. Avoid the noise, wait for the cue.
Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
Feeling fear, feeling greed, angry, mad, want that speed, fast, jealous, why? Trade the flex, revenge got you wrecked, now you second guess.
You gotta breathe and follow the plan. You'll win again if you understand. Don't give up, hold your ground. Set alerts for the trend, wait for the sound.
Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful, no trend, just chop. Feeling regretful, market makers see you stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Catch the move, not the hype parade. Stay in the game, that's how legends are made. Market makers playing that chop game. Set a stop loss on every trade. Trade with the trend, or get trapped again.
Yeah, that's one thing we don't want. We don't want to get trapped. We want to have stop losses. We want to have take profits. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango, bingo, and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time. That's right, guys. It's time to make this money, whether we're going up or we're going down. Now, granted, if you think it's going to go up and it ends up going down, well, then hopefully you got a stop loss in place, or vice versa. And you have to kind of readjust your thought process on, well, if it's not working, don't have that hope and like, oh man, like I hope it reverses. If it's just, breaking the lows, if you're going long, if it just continues breaking the lows, well, there's a pretty good chance that, well, it's done and it might go lower. So let's go and see. Now, let me just try to adjust one thing. I'm not sure why I'm getting double chats. So let me go ahead and apply that. Let me see if this thing still works. Still getting double chats. I don't know why. No idea. But anyway. All right. So let's go and get started, guys. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. We show you trading doesn't need to be as difficult as most traders make it. It really doesn't. Now, in my opinion, investing is far superior to trading. However, I do like trading. Trading, it keeps the blood flowing. It keeps you sharp. It really does. But in my opinion, the best method is investing. It really is. And BC Port Corp, that's what he does. He invests. Very smart man. Very young and smart. Usually you don't get that combination. Normally you learn through all the failures, all the times you fell on your face, all the, just like, what was I thinking when you're older? And when you're older, well, now you're wiser. BC Port Corp, like I mentioned, very smart guy, very young. Definitely check him out. He goes live every morning. So let's just go here to, well, I guess here. So here he's at BC. I always forget what time you get on. I think 5:45 a.m. Eastern time for the Good Morning Report. I woke up at 7 and I was like, let me check BC Port Corp. And he just finished. Like, dang it. But very, just really smart, just really great guy. That's smart information. All right. Let's go in here. Let's see here. We got Steve, number 1 first. Appreciate you, Steve, for being here. Thank you for smashing the like. Thanks for everybody smashing the like. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. We got BC Port Corp in the morning saying good morning. Anyone else catch the long this morning? 1 candle hit both my TPs. Hey, there you go. Now, I wasn't looking for longs. Well, I kind of was. No. I was looking for a scalp long. It didn't play out. Very tight stop loss. Got stopped out really quick. That was at market open. And then I'm expecting it to come up. And we'll kind of go over that too. I was expecting it to come up and it just started coming down. And as I'm doing my live stream for my group, it's like, man, it doesn't feel right. Like the numbers that we had come in, they were what was expected. But Army Piper pretty much explained it. It's like, even though the numbers are the same, it's just bad. It's still bad. And Army Piper is really smart. So the Piper Academy Network, definitely the place to be. They have a Discord, $5 a month. That's it. $5. Oh my gosh. And so much alpha in there. Definitely check out their channel. Go to their descriptions, join their Discord. I need to go more in there. But I know that when I do go in there, it's just nothing but straight alpha. BC's in there. A lot of other traders are in there. So definitely check them out. Let's see here. Going down the list. Now, anybody who has a paid group, and I think they're good, I will definitely let you guys know. Now, of course, I do have also a paid group, but there's traders out there, people who have YouTube, people who have their own groups. They don't want to tell anybody about any other group because, well, they want all the money. That's what they do. For me, if you join my group, you have access to me almost 24/7, the updates, all that other good stuff. But to learn how to trade, well, then that's where you show up here. I teach you for free. I don't need your money to show you how to trade. Piper Academy really needs to, in my opinion, the value is at least $100 a month, at least. And anybody can afford $5. With me, I have $14 in my bank account and I can afford the $5. So give you a heads up. It's very affordable. And of course, all the knowledge you get in there. I do need to go in there more. We got Meet Damien in the house. What's up, Meet Damien? Meet Damien does have a YouTube channel. He's right over here. For Meet Damien, once again, definitely check him out as well. And let me go ahead and put this one in. Let's see here. And of course, all you got to do is just type in the name and and plus it's right here too. For Piper Academy. Let me do Piper Academy as well. Piper Academy. And let's put that in there. But yeah, for Meet Damien, of course, he does stocks, he does crypto, he goes over the market. One thing I really like about Meet Damien is when you ask him for a chart, he's not on the 3-minute or the 1 minute. Like, he gives you the macro. He's on the daily, and if you want, a lower time frame, he'll go on a lower time frame. But he gives you the bigger picture, and that's what you want. You don't want all this, buy, sell, all in one day, in my opinion. Now, granted, it is fun though. It is fun. Let's see here. Meet Damien in the house. Let's see here. BC Port Corp says cut losses early. So true. So true. There's times where I'm in a trade. And, I'm doing a live stream for my group and we're in a trade. And it's like, oh man, I'm not liking it. It's not doing what I thought it was going to do. Granted, my stop loss is here. and we're probably going to get stopped out. Let me just kind of see what's going on. Still not looking good. You know what? I'm in a loss. I just close it. And then if it does reverse, okay, well then I can reopen it. But there's a really high chance that it's going to, just if I'm going long, come down and get it. It's like, no thanks. So for BC Port Corp, 5:45 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, definitely check them out. I don't set an alert or an alarm on my phone. I don't really I like waking up when I'm done sleeping. I like going to bed when I'm tired. And so far, my body is not waking up for the 5:45. My body's waking up at 7. But let's see here. I think I may have missed some people. We have, let's see here, Techman in the house. What's up, Techman? Appreciate you. Man, I don't know why, but I'm getting double. The same thing that happened yesterday, and I actually see these doubles. I don't know why. I checked my thing, so let me check one more time. So no, that's not it. It has to do with it's not here either. Tommy 2 Liters in the house. What's up, buddy? Appreciate you, man. Oh, you entered the long before 5 o'clock. Wow. Man, you up early. Let's see here, going on the list. Pennywise in the house. What's up, Pennywise? If you could, guys, put balloons in the chat. You just search balloons. Show Pennywise some love. Show him some love. There we go. Let's see, going down the list. Going down the list really quick. $14. Hey, man, that's all I got. $14. Let's go. Moon mission. Let's see man, it was funny. I was on CCM's channel, Crypto Coin Mindset. We were doing a crypto on the rocks. So it's a Friday, and there was a drawing, and man, I made out like a bandit. I got a book. I have it right here. I got, I think I got $14 or something. My portfolio tripled. And then, of course, I have this as well. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a $14 thing. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I got $14. So one thing that I don't do is I don't tell people how much money I have. Well, I have $14. But I don't tell people because if they try to rob me or anything, it's like, dude, what are you talking about? I got 14. Like, everybody knows I got $14. So, yeah. It's funny. Let's see here. Going down the list. Alexander G in the house. What's up, Alexander G? We're going to get to this in just a moment. Just want to give everybody shout outs. Dylan in the house with the balloons. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Going down the list. Me, Damien says, my smallest losses is when I cut my losses early, LOL. I should do that more often. Yeah. And it's hard because we don't want to be wrong. Like, trading has a lot to do with psychology. A lot. Like, you could be the perfect student, know patterns, know the indicators, know the divergence, and like you can be a master at all the indicators and everything. Know the candlesticks patterns, just the names, everything. But if you have the emotional part attachment, man, it's hard. Ooh, it is hard. But yeah, it's difficult. I'm going down the list. BC Port Corp says, I literally explain my strategies to people for free. And this is what I love. People who give out their strategies for free. They're not trying to get rich off of you. They just want to help you. They want you to get where they're at, whether it's financially, whether it's, just knowledge-wise. This is what I love. I love this. To people for free, you reach out in a DM and I'll break it down if I have the time. I don't want to charge anyone for my thoughts. I want everybody to win. Winner. That is a winning attitude right there. Somebody who's not in it for, oh yeah, I'll help you, but you got to pay me. $100 an hour. BC Port Corp is a real one. I love it. Dutchie says, what's up, noobs? I love it. You guys are the best. Come in here, drop a like. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you so much. Okay, going down the list really quick. Catching up on the chats. Okay, of course, right now, this is Steve says, trade tuition. Let's make that $14.20. Let's go. Right now, this thing's going like double chat. I don't know why. See here, oh, I have all 21 million Bitcoin, even the ones that haven't been mined yet. There you go. That's why I want to be your friend. See here, going down the list, okay, going down the list. The psychology is the one thing us content creators can't teach you, right? Now, one thing that we can do is just kind of express the different scenarios and thought process, and give our own like failures and stuff that we're dealing with when it comes to the psychology. However, I'm not sure about you, but like if somebody tells me something's hot, well, I gotta test it out. Because what's your definition of hot? I do have a story, but I'm not gonna go into that because we're still getting started. Going down the list. Okay, Tech Man in the house. Very nice. All right, so let's get started, guys. That you misspelled it. It's so funny. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's go. Of course, I do love my boy, my buddy, Porky. Very funny dude. He doesn't put it up with any crap or nonsense. Very funny. Love the dude. Of course, we got Piper Academy. We got Road Dog. Road Dog gave me, Damien, a shout out the other day. Again, Road Dog, love the guy. Love the guy. And then, of course, if you want to learn more about trading, just go here to the playlist. And on the playlist, I have one right here, playlist, the Ultimate Beginner's Guide Series to Successful Trading for free. It's right here. It's right here. And I have a lot of other playlists. All right, let's go and look at the crypto bubbles. Joe, man, that's a long intro. Yes, it's a long intro. Here we go. This is the crypto bubbles on the daily time frame. We have M up 26%. What is M? I have no idea. I really dislike when there's only one letter. M, S, whatever. I don't like that. I don't like it. 3, I like. 4, okay. But I don't like it when it's 2, and especially 1. It's just me. I don't like it. All right, so on the hourly, nothing too crazy. I don't see a lot of big dumps, so that's good. Let's go to the liquidation heat map. Let's refresh it one more time. We're going to look at the 24-hour time frame. We have the 24-hour time frame. We have really nice liquidations, 47.35 million and also 47.53 million, sitting right around 107.2 and 107.4. So really nice liquidations down here. Same thing up top, about the same amount, 47.53 and also 52.98, sitting right at 109.6 and also 109.4. So which way is it going to go? Well, let us look at the 12-hour time frame, and let's just kind of see where we at. We're kind of right in the middle. So are we going to go up or are we going to down? I don't know. All I know is that price cannot go up here, and I'm pretty sure y'all are sick of me saying this, but it's true. Price cannot go up here unless it breaks this level. It can't. Impossible. Price cannot go down here unless it breaks this level. Impossible. Nope, can't do it. So if it breaks this level, we have a very high chance that it might come down here. If we break this level, very high chance we may come to here. Now we have a lot of liquidations. Like, look at this: 35 million, 21 million, 8 million, 20 million, 16 million before we get to this. So if the market makers are hungry, then they may come down before going up. Doesn't mean that they have to go up right away or down right away. They can do whatever they want, because wherever the price goes, they are creating liquidity the opposite direction. Because, well, let's say we go long because we think we're going to come up here. We're setting our stop losses here and maybe here, maybe even lower. Maybe even behind, underneath this. The market makers can come and take it. And then yours too. So give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let us go to the chart. Let's go to the chart. Right now on Bitcoin, let's go to Bitcoin. Let me see. Okay. There we go. I had to close the short real quick. Let's see here. Going back to this. So for Bitcoin, we can see that it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. You know, from here, when we got this, the very top of the zone, this is the very important zone. This is we're in the zone, we're bullish. We're underneath the zone, not so bullish. And this is when I become bearish. And we've been just slowly doing lower highs, lower lows. We finally broke up thanks to Powell saying, and the market just took off for whatever dumb reason. And then just coming down, coming down, coming down. Now, we did take a short, I believe, here because it just moved up too fast. Whenever coins move up very fast, there's a extremely high chance that it's going to come down. It's just a matter of when. And we're looking at the lower time frames to see a break of a level so we get into the trade. Let's see here. I don't know what the Gambino song is. Let's see here. Wait, what are y'all talking about? Talking about roly polies? Oh my gosh, BC. I just got up to it. Yeah, the girls who are tattooed, they're a handful. We'll just say that. The girls who are tattoos, they're a handful. Oh, I don't think so. You know, they are. They're a handful. All right. They're fun. They're a handful. All right. Let's see here. Going back to work. Going back to, all right. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Bitcoin coming down, came up, and then just started coming down. And then now it's starting to come up. So now what we're looking for, so our original thought process, and I have it here, but up, down, up, down, up, down, until we come up to around this level. Because what we're looking for is once we enter this, and look, I didn't even notice that. It pretty much went right to our zone. But what I'm looking at is for us to hopefully go above this. And then once we break below this, now we're creating lower lows. And now let's go. Because more than likely, if this would have happened, now more than likely we're going to attack this. This is where we're more than likely going to come to before continuing down to our other levels. Now, what ended up happening? Man, price went up, down, up, down, up, down. So made a video for the group saying, okay, everything's going according to our thought process. You know, we're making higher highs, higher lows. We're not breaking the lows. But once we do, well, we got to watch out for the attack of the other lows. Sure enough, boom, here I thought we were going to continue going up. This is when I made the other video. I'm thinking, you know, we're going to continue going up. Everything's looking great. And sure enough, boom, came down, took out this low, took out this low. Then it took out this low and this area of potential buying pressure, took it out. And now what I think might happen is to come up to continue what we've been doing until we break a high. When do we think that's going to happen? I don't know. I don't know. I just know that when it happens, okay, now the target is here. The next target would be here. The next target would be here, and so on and so forth. So we just gotta wait. We gotta wait and see what's gonna happen. But right now it's not looking good. And here's the thing too. Like if you're in trades, we posted 2 trades last night. They were aggressive trades with the anticipation that the information that we're gonna get as far as inflation goes, hopefully it wasn't going to be bad. Now, it wasn't bad. It was kind of neutral, but it was still bad, you know, according to Piper. And when I saw that it was what we were expecting, I'm thinking, oh, that's great. But I don't know how to read that stuff. And I was, oh, I'm thinking it's great. I even put it in ChatGPT, gave the results to my group, the whole 9. And then sure enough, Piper says, no, it's not good. You know, people are still spending money, but getting less. I was like, oh, that makes sense. That's why it's very important to watch Piper Academy, the morning report. Very important. I was like, oh. And sure enough, the coins are just coming down. Like all these coins. Now, one thing that I would recommend if you have a favorite, for example, Solana. Now, So we're in a Solana, Solana short. We're in a Solana long. We've been in it up here. This was kind of a higher risk. I'm not sure why I did a white. Normally I do a yellow, but I'm thinking we're going to come down here, bounce off of the 0.5. We came all the way down into the danger zone. Our stop loss was right here. And for sure, I thought we were going to roll over and get it, but we didn't. We started coming up. And for sure here, I thought we were going to come down to come up. We didn't. We continue coming up, continue coming up, continue coming up. Then here, I'm thinking, okay, fine. Now here, we can have a nice, healthy retracement to this level before coming up. And it's like, nope. And it continued coming up. So now it did break this. I'm not sure what this level is. On a higher time frame, I'm sure it's something. Probably 4 hour. Here, it did break this level, but now it looks like it's trying to come up. So we'll see how that goes. Now, if it does come all the way down here, I am looking for a bounce right in this area. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. Any coins, guys? Any coins, questions, comments, concerns, issues? Let me know, or forever hold your peace. Right now, we are kind of back testing the orb. I don't like it. I really don't like the orb. It's more gambling, in my opinion, than anything else. Let's see here. Oh, I got some stuff. Man, this thing, it does the doubles. I don't know why it's doing doubles. Joe, you keep on saying that. Steve, you're my favorite. Looking right at you, man. You're my favorite. Thank you, Steve. When is Pepe going to make some money? Yeah, I know, man. So let's look at Pepe. Let's look at Pepe. Pepe for Steve, my favorite. See, BC Porcorp says, you can tell the data wasn't good by the price action. Big candle to catch late longs, dump on their heads and take their money. Come to support for another fake out and then boop on them harder. Yeah. As far as that goes, I was actually looking at the 30-minute. Oh, I didn't mark it though. I don't know where it's at on this. This is UTC time. Let's see here. It was 8:30, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 4 hours ago. So 4 hours ago. So this is 4 hours. So, oh yeah, that's right. I remember seeing this. So prices coming up. It's like, okay, cool. Then it came out right here. I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, it's coming up. You know, we had this selling pressure wick. And I'm thinking, you know, maybe come down to here and then come up. And it said, nope, boop. I was like, whoa, what's going on? Like, it just doesn't feel right. Now, let me show you. Let's see here. That's the psychology you can't teach. Just have to be, I've been around. Yeah. Let me show you this. Oh, I did my little sad face. A little sad face. Because I'm thinking when the price was here, that we were going to come up to here, come down, and then, you know, kind of decide what's going to happen. This was the orb right here. Let me make this a little bit thicker. Did that work? Yeah. So here's our orb. And I'm thinking, okay, you know, we came down here, more than likely because we had a nice dump to come up, maybe here, come down and see what happens. And it came up and then it started coming down. I was like, oh no. And then I got stopped out. Boop. I was like, okay, I guess it's going to go short. I guess it's going to come down. So I did my little sad face. And sure enough, just coming down, but to me, this looks so gross, ugly. Like even though it's a 3 minute, there's no structure. Give me something. Give me something to work with. Give me some ups and downs and some ups and downs and break the levels. Give me something. But no, it's just trash. Trash. Let's see here. We got Exponential in the house. What's up, Exponential? XLM. Let's do XLM. Okay. It's like, Joe, stop talking, man. Yeah, when I get charts, I stop talking. BC. Okay. I'm looking for 30 cents for BC. Okay, 30 cents. Got it. All right, so let's go ahead and check it out. Let us look at, here's USDT dominance. So here's the thing. Right now it's breaking out of this trend line. When USDT goes up, it means one of two things. Everybody just talks about one. They talk about when USDT dominance goes up, then really great time to short, because the dominance of the other coins are lowering more than likely, and USDT dominance is increasing because, well, people are selling their coins, getting out of their trades to get back into USDT. Hence the dominance increasing. So that's one concept of how the USDT dominance increases, is when people sell off and they go back into USDT. Now, the part that a lot of people don't talk about is another way this can increase is if people get money from their bank and they buy USDT and they're holding it, waiting for whether it's the dip, waiting to enter a trade, maybe just having some on the sideline just to hold it for whenever they're ready. And that's how USDT can also increase. A lot of people don't talk about that. So let us go and let's look at some coins. YouTube. Now we're going to do Pepe for Steve. So let's do Pepe. Now I think we looked at Pepe yesterday. I do like looking at these coins like every day or every so many days, because it kind of sees where our thought process was at. Let's go ahead and take this off. And this was just teaching. This is just teaching. This was saying, I see some YouTubers out there that'll do this type of setup where it looks really nice. You know, 3 to 1 risk to reward ratio. They'll see it come up here, and as soon as it starts coming down, they'll sell it. So their 3 to 1 risk to reward ratio is actually this. They're willing to lose 5% to only win 2%. I see traders do this, and they're talking about, you know, don't be an emotional trader, stick to your plan. They're saying all these things, but when it comes to their actual trade with their money, you know, oh, I'm just happy to make $100 or $200. You know, you do that 5 times, like, no, this was your plan. And then if it continues going up, who's doing the trade, guys? Who's in the trade? Who's making money? Put ones or whatever they say. And it's like, really? And then if it comes down, you know, maybe even stopped out, they're like, you know, who else, you know, closed their trade here, this is that, making money. But if somebody says they're losing money, well, they get, kicked out of their group and kicked out of the chat. We got Wix Wi-Fi 89 in the house. What's going on? Good morning to everybody. Good morning to you. Today's a good morning. Man, I woke up this morning, 7 o'clock, just before 7. I go outside because I like, you know, walking the property. Go outside and there's drizzles. So like, ooh, okay, well, so much for walking the property. And then like an hour later, it's coming down hard. Oh, great news, guys. Great news. I'm very happy to say that my stand-up desk is operational and my treadmill is operational as well. I did a little bit of walking on the treadmill earlier today, and after this show, I'm gonna do some more. Again, Joe, why are you so fat? Well, it's not because I eat really bad or I eat a lot. It's just I don't move. So now things are looking good, guys. Things are looking good. And this, by me talking about it, keeps me. What is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Where you tell people stuff that way, accountable. Keeps me accountable. So my goal is to just move more. Just move more. I got to. See here, the emotional, that's emotional in the opposite way. Willing to risk the biscuit for crumbs. Big time. Big time. And they're like, yeah, you know, they're willing to risk $300 and then cash out at $50 or $75. It's like, what? No. We got Duality C in the house. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for smashing the like. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. We're going to look at Pepe in just a moment. This was some teaching that we did yesterday, I believe so. Steve says, Joe stories. I love them. Well, thank you, man. That's why you're my favorite. You know what's so funny? When I tell my stories, it's like, oh man, I'm doing too many stories. Y'all, you know, if y'all want me to stop, just tell me. No, we love the stories. I was like, oh, okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. So thank you guys. See here, wear a son of suits on the treadmill for extra gains. Probably not. Like the losing the weight part will happen for sure. It's just, I need to be more active. Like I really do. So just by walking, it's going to be good. Mr. Intuition, what's up, Al? Thank you, man, for being here. Happy Friday to you and everyone here. Blessings. Thank you. Thank you. See here. Motivated. Accountable. Yeah, getting all these motivated, accountable. Let's see. Joe just revealed he's an altcoin. No movement. Oh. You guys are funny. You guys are too much. Too much. I love it. All right. So here, let us look at this. Let's delete. Let's take off our 31 drawings. Let's go to the daily time frame. Now, one thing that I recommend is for everybody just to kind of zoom out. Yes, we're coming down. Yes, everything else. Oh, matter of fact, earlier, it was on my private stream for my group. One of the admins called it out. It's like, Joe, Pepe short. I was like, oh, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So here we go. Looking at Pepe, it's on the daily. We do have a level right here. Let's put this on the white. And we tried yesterday. We were trying to break above. And then today we got the news and blah, blah, blah. Let's go 4 hour time frame. Now, one thing I am putting on here is the little crosshair things, the signals. We do have a sell signal right here on the 4 hour. To me, man, it does look good for a short. We have, a double top, very little for the neckline, but we did break this. Let's kind of get our levels. I like doing kind of body closes, but if you wanted to do a zone, you could do the body close and the wick. Now, can we do anything more than that? I think the only way that we'll come down here, and anything is possible, is if Bitcoin just absolutely goes down 15, 20%. What would this be if we did come down to here? 33%, yeah. So for this, in my opinion, Bitcoin would have to go down 10% for the alts to go down 30% plus. Now, that's not saying that it will happen if Bitcoin goes down. This could go up, but chances are really, really high. Right now, we're still at the 3-to-1 ratio. For every 1% Bitcoin goes, the alts go on average of 3, maybe 5. But if Bitcoin comes down 10%, there's a really good chance, minimum, these alts will come down 30. So if this is a coin that you really like and you hopefully planning to hold it for at least 2 months, well then if you wanted to enter, which I wouldn't, you could enter now and then possibly have a lower bid, about 30%, 25, 35%. And then if it gets it, more than likely, then hopefully we can start going up. Now, granted, I've been wanting this for a long time already. We just haven't had that run. We haven't had the run. There's a lot of times, where I just think about it. It's like, wow, this cycle is so different than last cycle. Last cycle, man, you can put money in this, wait about a week, you're up 30, 80%. Yeah. Now you put it in there, you wait a week, you were up 15, but now you're down 8. Like, what the heck? Down 15. What? Stop loss. No. Checking your chats. You guys are nuts. Smash the like for Joe. Yeah, definitely, guys. Smash the like. Smash the like. Okay. So we're looking at this on the daily. Let's go 4 hour. 4 hour time frame. We can see that we came down here to this support level Came up, came down, broke the level, broke this level, came for this. Oh, it's not looking good. I think we may potentially do this. Now, in order for me to be bullish, not only do we have to come into this fair value gap on the 4-minute time frame, 4-hour time frame. Here's our teeny weeny fair value gap. It's on the 4-hour. I noticed that TradingView is messing up again. Notice here, I have it to the right, and look, it's way over there. It did that last time it did an update. So maybe they did another update. I don't know. Let me see if I can do, maybe they heard my gripe. Maybe we can add, no, to the watch list. No. That's so dumb. In order to put it for the watch list, you have to come up here, do those dots. Then you can add to the, like, why would they do that? Like, it's so dumb. Why would they take off adding to the watch list from here? That doesn't make any sense. But for Pepe, I do think we're going to come up to come down. Now, in order for me to be bullish on Pepe, I would definitely need to set an alert here. And let's go ahead and say set alert at 0.0000100606. It's where I would set my alert. Now, the 4-hour candle, oh, let me do that too. The 4-hour candle must close above this blue line, which is 0.0000100206. The 4-hour candle must close above this. So more than likely, let's do this in white. So more than likely, the price might come up, get into the fair value gap, come down. Just because it's above it, the blue line, we don't enter, we wait. Then we wait for the alert to go off. Once the alert goes off, we can check it. So we can see if there's strength. You know, is it falling down right a lot and then it did a pump and that's why the alert went off? If so, wait for that retrace more than likely. And then hopefully support bounce off of the blue line. Let's see here. I heard that song. It is probably the dumbest song. Man, they don't make songs. I sound so old. They do not make songs like they used to. They really don't. They really don't. They don't make songs like they used to. One, you can understand the words for the most part. And two, I mean, these songs are just trash. Big time. All right, moving on. See here, Bitcoin, BC says, updates on updates. Updated, broke things, updated again, fixed some things and broke others. Had to update again on my tablet because it wouldn't work. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I agree. Yeah, that's funny. So for this one, I do think that potentially come up to come down. And then here's where, this is when I'd get bullish. Now, what about catching the bottom? I don't like catching the bottom. I don't like shorting the top because there's a lot of times, let's just say here, look, Joe, it's a double top and it comes down. Well, that's because you see that it came down because it could have easily come down here, found support right in here, and then come up, and then now your short is done. What I like to see is I like to see it come down to at least 50%, bounce, and then break this level. Now I can enter. This is safer for me. You know, do I trade sometimes like this? Yes, of course. Especially like on a lower time frame. But like I want to be safe. I don't want to be risky. And here, if we long right now, you could, you know, catch all this move and continue going up, and great. Or if you did enter here, you could have this. So, not for me. All right. Let's see here. I was talking about trading view issues. Yeah, I know, man. And it's funny too, because I asked TradingView a question, and it might have been this right here, watch list, and they didn't know what I was talking about. I told them what I was doing, how I would do it in the past. And then I talked to somebody else, another ticket, didn't know. And then I asked everybody on the live stream for like 2 months. And then finally Jesse said, you know, he explained how to do it. It's like, I don't understand what you're trying to say, Jesse. Use English. And I was really frustrated. I was really frustrated, but I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Jesse, like, what? And he goes, on the upper left-hand corner, Joe. And I was like, oh, lifesaver. Lifesaver. Yeah, but you helped me out. All right. So that's what I think about Pepe. And let's go to XLM. I do like XLM. XLM, stellar. Ooh. Let's see here. What was our thought process here? Oh, we're doing it short. I got stopped out. Man, this is one thing I hate. Like sometimes I do my stops and they go right to my stops. They take my 14 cents. They really do. It's like, come on, man, really? But if I was watching this, breaks this level, I short. Breaks this level, I long. And here's the thing, like you don't need to be following all, like chasing all these coins. If you just trade one coin, and especially if it has nice volatility, that's the trick though. Like which one's gonna have it? They jump around sometimes. But here, you can do a short until, but would I have done a short? I probably would have to about here. Joe, you're just saying that because you see it. No, not really. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete all this. Let's go to the daily. Here was looking strong. Very nice retracement, beautiful. Coming up, down, breaking this level, great, lower high, that's fine. Once it comes down, what I'm looking for is 50% of this move, which we could just kind of guesstimate right here. Came down, started finding support right here, and then came up, which is fine. But what we don't want to see is the break of this level. We don't want to see that. If we do, more than likely we're coming after this, more than likely coming after this. A very nice, large fair value gap, which coincides with this level. Joe, can you be a little bit more professional? Sure. Professional. Don't like it. So yeah. So here I'm looking for a bounce. And see, look at that. Like I draw it out to here. And it goes all the way across. They're doing something. And then same thing here. We'll go here to here. Yeah. And then look at that. Boom. Now notice me zooming in here because my eyeballs are old and not here or trying to find something. No, like I'm going where my levels are at. So I'm hoping that I'm hoping we bounce really. And now if we go to a fib retracement, which I absolutely love, from the absolute lowest point to the highest point, we're right in the golden pocket. And this is actually right in the middle of the golden pocket. Now, if it breaks below the 618, danger zone. Danger zone. Why? Well, because that is when, Joe, you really took too long. Oh, and I can't find it either. That's when Tom Cruise comes out. Tom Cruise? What do you mean, Tom Cruise? Gosh darn it. I can't even find it. Joe, the joke's over already. Hold on. Boom. Tom Cruise, 618. Why? Because that's when we can crash and burn. We can crash and burn. We come down here. We break the 618. Danger zone. 786. And then we could start doing this number again. And who knows for how long before we start coming up. So for this one, let's go to a 4-hour time frame. Nice pullback. I'm liking this. I want to see some strength before we enter a long. Let's see here. There you go. BC Poor Corp knows. But for me, I would like to see something like this in order to go long. And then more than likely we come down. And then maybe something like this. before coming down and then repeating it again. Hey, we got Crypto Princess in the house. Crypto Princess, I don't have your intro. Your intro's on my other computer. I'm using my newer computer that I had in the closet for about a year and a half because, well, I thought it was messed up, but it was actually the HDMI cable from the monitor. Long story, probably didn't hear it, but you know me, I like doing story time. Story time. So give me a heads up. Crypto Princess in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for smashing the like. It was funny seeing your expression on your last stream that I was on, well, that I was commenting on, where you're like, oh no, here's Joe. What is trade intuition? What's his comment? Oh, I love you. You're the best. And then you got a kick out of it, which was good. And then of course everybody got a kick out of it. A kick out of it. So in reference to this, in order for me to be bullish, you know, we do need it to come up to break a high. Right now, not looking strong. Not looking strong at all. It looks like it could come down for lower areas. But one thing that I would definitely watch out for is this level at the 618, which is 0.33305. I'd be very careful with that. If we break below it, be careful. Be careful. Danger zone. Tom Cruise. Danger zone. And I've seen it too, where they come down to the 786 and then they'll try to break up and then go to the 618 and then just lose it. And then lose it for a while before they eventually, you know, break a high and then start coming up. But for me, I do like XLM. There's a few that I like. Let me show you all this, guys. All right. So right now, for SUI, I'm going to kind of go through these fairly quick. And is there anybody streaming at 1 today? I think Meet Damien is streaming. Let me know if TradeFly is streaming. But for SUI, we do have this zone. This is our resistance zone, supply zone, selling pressure zone, reversal zone, whatever you want to call it. I mean, there's so many different names for the same thing. It's just a possible chance of it coming down before it breaks up, hopefully. But here I do have this as a bounce zone right where it's at. Let's see if we can maintain this. And we'll see this over the next several days, see if we can. Now, granted, this is on a 3-day time frame. This is the bigger picture. This is not a 1 hour, nothing like that. This is the bigger picture, the macro. TradeFly, awesome. Let's go to TradeFly. We'll go to TradeFly. So we're going to go to TradeFly in about 8 minutes, guys. And you guys are the best. Any other coins, questions, comments, concerns, issues before we do this? Let's see here. For Hype, on Hype, I kind of showed this to you. I believe it was the other day when we were up here. Or maybe, I think here and then here. Price was here. I'm thinking, we might come up here to this trend line, then possibly come down. I did have an alert for a short down here, but the price did go up after all. So then I moved my alert here. Price did come down, broke this level, started to come down here. Now, there's a pretty good chance that it's going to come up to maybe here. So let's go and adjust this to here before rolling over and then continuing, breaking this trend line. So this one will do it as a yellow, just to let you know that this is, you know, our thought process here. First, our thought process here could come down. I don't know. Or it could go up. But if it does go up, I'm looking for maybe a rejection here. And then before hopefully crossing levels to the downside. That's what it did here. And now maybe come up before coming down. So we'll see. For me, this one I do think would be a nice short to the bounce zone, which is right around here, 33.313, 31.386, somewhere in this zone. You know, maybe even here, you know, coming down and then bouncing up. We'll see. Let's see here. Hey, you look at XLM? Yeah, we just did. It was right here. That was the danger zone one. Okay. When are you live? LOL. At Dylan. Okay. Yeah, so for XLM, I do like it. So just as a recap, I do like it right now. It's not looking too strong. It actually broke this level. I do think that potentially if we do come up, you know, we may continue to roll over. What time frame did I do this on? Was it on 1 hour? daily. But like for this right here, I actually need to adjust this. Because we came down so much, I am thinking we'll come up and then down. That's what I think. But for this one, I wouldn't be, for me personally, I wouldn't be bullish on it until it breaks a high. Because right now it's just coming down. And then I do expect it to go up and then roll over. And then that's my decision point. Is it going to fight and attack that high or just give up and come down? Right now, not looking strong at all, in my opinion. Now, for me, I don't like buying the bottoms. So like if you were going on a lower time frame, like, oh yeah, it took out the liquidity. It's in the whatever, enter now. It's too risky. For me, it is. Okay. Let's see here, going down the list. Let's go to, I forgot where I was at. This one? Nope. This one? Yes, okay. So here, BC says, okay, I was just making sure because you talk too much and I kind of zoned out. BC Poor Corp, that was rude. Let me read that again. Okay, I was just making sure because the chat distracted me. I was looking for 30. Oh, 30 cents. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Coming down. Okay, well then good. For me, it's not looking strong. So 30 cents. Yeah. If we break this to 33 cents, yeah, I don't see it being an issue going to 30. I don't see that being an issue at all. Possibly even 28. We'll see. Okay, good. Yeah, so I forgot about the 30-cent part. But yeah, not looking strong. Looks like it wants to roll over. Let's see. Okay. Let's see here. Pendle. Okay. Just checking everything. We got about 3 minutes. So Pendle on the 3-day. Let's see it. So right here, we're right at this bounce zone. We're right at this bounce zone for Pendle. Again, 3-day. This is more of the macro, the bigger picture. And if we're gonna bounce, I would like to see it bounce right now, or pretty close. Between now and 4.3876. So I'll give you a heads up. Let's see here. H bar, I'm really surprised. I went over this. We're not in this trade, but I went over this in the VIP group. Here I was looking for a bounce. I really was. And I'm still watching this too, but it's trying to fight and comes back down. Trying to fight, comes back down. And then now it's losing this level right here. But this is not an official trade. We are not in this trade. I do this to a lot of coins where I'll put this up here and I'll be like, okay, how's it looking? And I'll just monitor it and I'll have my alerts and then I'll check it, every maybe once or twice a day, sometimes once every other day, just depending on what I'm looking for. Then of course, when I post it in the group, hopefully it's ready to move. So Spark coin, mentioned it's coming. I mean, it's coming down, but not as, let's go to a 4-hour. Okay, yeah, I mean, what's that, like 12% or something? Yeah, 14%. Bad. These coins, I'll tell you what. Now, I made my money today on my Bitcoin long, Dutchie, sorry. I'm looking for entry points for Bitcoin. I looked in the 120 range. There you go. So we'll close it off with Bitcoin. For Bitcoin, personally, I think that we might go up before continuing to the downside. I could be completely wrong, but this is what I'm thinking. Come up, maybe as high as here. Oh, wait, This is too high. Let me do from here to here. Still too high. Right there. So this is what I think might happen. I don't know. Lock it. That sort of thing. We'll see. We'll see. But Bitcoin's not looking good. Very, very. I was really wanting the price. Let's go ahead and unlock it and delete. I was really hoping that the price would keep on going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down until here, then roll over. So now we could have all this liquidity that's being built and then attack this. This would have been like, oh man, let's just close our eyes and enter this trade because it's, I don't want to say a no-brainer, but it's not as difficult. So we'll see. Hey, crypto changed me. Just about made the live stream. Hey, yeah, that's right. We're already finished up. This is, it's a 1 hour stream. We start at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We finish at 1. And then now we're going to go to TradeFly. So I'm going to put the outro, and it takes me about 10 seconds to forward to TradeFly. Make sure to please say Trade Intuition Raid so we can get a shout out. TradeFly is one of my buddies and a really good guy. So let's go ahead and do the outro screen. And there we go. So now we are going to jam out for a little bit.
Call me the crypto kid. Crypto like digits. That trade intuition like a cinch. Trading is as difficult as you make it, ain't no glitch. Blockchain gains the profit stacking like Legos. Ethereum flow, flip coins. Here go, wiping ways. Bull market, no SOS. I wanna get rich with you, not because of you manifest. Let's make this money, stacks on stacks. Bitcoin to the moon, no looking back. Let's make this money, hustle strong. Crypto in my face, paper tracks all night long.
All right, very good. I just set it up, and now let's go over there. Trade Intuition Raid, if you could, and thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the next one. As always, do not feel pressured to get into a trade. Don't look at others and base your results off of theirs. Sometimes they just post when they win and not when they lose. They may post an amazing trade, but not tell you all the times they tried on that trade. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care.